And lastly, Malik, man, thanks so much for your time.
All good, man. You're my brother, and I'm proud of everything that you're doing.
Thank you, Malik. There's this little fight we're all hoping gets made called Crawford Spence.
Yes, this little fight. Yeah.
And I was wondering, do you like the younger, bigger, stronger guy, or the older, more versatile counterpunching guy? Who are both great.
I'm going into the fight from a 50-50 standpoint. My reason why is, besides the obvious, that they both high-level fighters, I'm looking at the coaching system, and they both have a very good, I favor more Spence coaching system.
He's becoming the more decorated coach, the more proven guy.
Yes. So I'm very big on Derek and the way he go about his training, the way he go about his system, the way how he, he's zoned in on fundamentals, and he believes in keeping everything. What's the word? He focuses on simplicity. That's what I'm trying to say. He doesn't do an overhaul of different things. And what I love the most about him is everything I see Spence do on the pads, that same system get transferred into fight.
Right.
Hands up, small steps, left to the right, high hand up this way, left hand up this way, and he goes forward, he goes back. And to me, that's the definition of a very, very great fighter. Can you box forward? Can you box backwards? Can you box going to your left? Can you box going to the right? Like I watch so many different guys do everything well going to their left. That's why if you notice when I'm training guys, I'll say, give me 4 jabs going this way. Okay, now I want those same 4 jabs going this way. Now back up and give me them jabs. Come forward, give me them jabs. Because you'd be surprised. I'm talking about even at the highest level, guys that cannot box, going to their left, going to their right, going to that, like they just can't, because they're used to having things their way going one side. And the only time that they get exposed is when they get in there with a fighter that has a good corner, that sees, oh, he has problems going to his right, cut that off with a 3-2. He has problems going to his left, cut that off with a 2-3 or whatever it is. And then by the time that time comes, it's too late. And guys take losses, guys get knocked out, guys lose decisions, whatever it is it may be. So, I don't know, it's a 50-50 fight, but coming from a coaching standpoint, I favor the coaching system of Derek with Spence more than I do Crawford. But Crawford's a dog, man.
Yeah, he's looked at as the more versatile guy. We know Spence, he's like Tim Duncan, he's the big fundamental. No one's more fundamentally sound.
Yes.
But does Crawford figure that out?
I believe. Oh, it's such a touchy fight, man. It's such a touchy fight. It's a fight I wouldn't bet on. I'm not that confident either or winning like that, and that's good for boxing. That's good for entertainment. We are in a fight. We have a fight coming up between these two guys that no one can really, even experts don't even know who's going to win this fight, and that's what elevates the game.
Is that in the stoppage? You think?
I can't see that.
Okay.
I can't see that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. The kick I get out of is I'm going to have so many rounds to film study. That's my reward from fights like that. I don't really like to pick fights and say who I predict. My goal is to get high-level matchmaking, better matchmaking done in boxing, which would elevate boxing even more, coming from a coaching standpoint, coming from fighters becoming better. The matchmaking has to steps up. The matchmaking also has to steps up because guys film study great fights. So if guys are not allowed to film study great fights, because great fights aren't going on, the game is not elevating. It's kind of declining because guys can't even really study. With this type of fight right here, oh, this is film study heaven. I can film study it over and over again, break it down 23 minutes per round, and really geek out on it. So that's the part I'm looking forward to. As far as the prediction, yeah, I may favor Spence and Derek more because but none of that really matters coming from a personal standpoint. I'm just happy they're fighting. I'm happy the matchmaking is high level. I'm happy that the skills is high level. It's not like we're watching one guy that all he know how to do is punch. This guy, all he know how to do is go to the body. They both are very well balanced. And it's a perfect fight for geeks like me that like to nerd out and geek out over good boxing like this.
Go ahead, have your wine glass with your lady. I know that's what you like. Does she watch the film with you sometimes?
No, I do that alone.
Okay.
She wants to, but I just don't do that. I go on my own
Zen mode.
It's a part of my Zen.
Even if Deontay wants to watch it with you?
Oh, no.
He can watch it.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
So we will watch it. What fight did we watch together? Was it Crawford? No, it was Spence and Ugas. We watched that together. Yeah. So,
But thank you so much, Malik. Just good to catch up with you, brother.